A Streetcar Named Desire features complex and memorable characters, each with their own motivations and flaws. Here's a brief character analysis of some of the key figures. Blanche Dubos. Blanche is the central character of the play. She is a former schoolteacher from a fading aristocratic Southern family. Blanche is a complex figure who is emotionally fragile, haunted by her troubled past, and obsessed with maintaining a facade of beauty and refinement. Her character is a study in illusion, as she desperately tries to escape her reality through deception. Blanche's tragic flaw is her inability to confront the truth, which ultimately leads to her downfall. Stanley Kowalski. Stanley is Stella's husband, and represents the working-class, rugged masculinity of New Orleans. He is a dominant and aggressive character, often clashing with Blanche due to her pretensions and her intrusion into his world. Stanley's raw and primal nature is in stark contrast to Blanche's refined facade, leading to a power struggle that escalates throughout the play. Stella Kowalski. Stella is Blanche's younger sister, caught between her loyalty to her sister and her love for Stanley. She represents the middle ground between the Old South and the New South. Stella is torn between her desire for a stable family life with Stanley and her sympathy for Blanche's emotional turmoil. Mitch Harold Mitchell. Mitch is Stanley's friend and becomes a romantic interest for Blanche. He is a more sensitive and compassionate character than Stanley, which initially draws Blanche to him. However, Mitch is also ultimately unable to accept Blanche's troubled past, leading to a heartbreaking ending for their relationship. Eunice and Steve Hubble. Eunice and Steve are the Kowalskis' neighbors and friends. They provide a glimpse into the lives of other working-class residents in the neighborhood. Eunice serves as a contrast to Blanche, representing a more down-to-earth and practical approach to life. The title A Streetcar Named Desire is a significant and fitting choice for Tennessee Williams' play, as it holds multiple layers of meaning and symbolism that reflect the central themes and motifs of the story. Symbolism of desire. Desire in the title refers not only to the literal streetcar that Blanche takes to reach her sister Stella's home, but also to the deeply rooted desires of the main characters. Blanche desires to escape her troubled past. Stella desires a stable family life, and Stanley's desires are often driven by his physical and sexual appetites. The title highlights the role of desire as a powerful force that shapes the character's actions and fates. Journey and transition. A streetcar is a mode of transportation that moves people from one place to another in the play. Blanche's arrival on the streetcar signifies her journey from her old life to a new, uncertain one in New Orleans. This transition is central to the plot, as Blanche's arrival disrupts the equilibrium of Stella and Stanley's marriage, leading to conflicts and drama. Metaphor for change. The streetcar can be seen as a metaphor for the changes occurring in American society during the mid-20th century. The streetcar system represents progress and modernization, contrasting with the fading aristocratic values of the Old South that Blanche represents. The clash between the streetcar and Blanche's desires symbolizes the broader cultural shifts taking place in the South at that time. Illusion versus reality. The title encapsulates the theme of illusion and reality, which is central to the play. Blanche often relies on illusion to protect herself from harsh realities, and the streetcar represents a journey into a new reality that challenges her illusions. In essence, the title A Streetcar Named Desire captures the essence of the play's exploration of desire, transition, societal change, and the tension between illusion and reality. It serves as a compelling and thought-provoking entry point into the complex world of Tennessee Williams' characters. A Streetcar Named Desire is rich in symbolism, with various elements, objects, and settings carrying deeper meanings that enhance the themes and characters. Here are some key symbols in the play. The streetcar, specifically desire, serves as a symbol of change and transition. It represents the relentless march of progress and modernity, contrasting with the Old South values that Blanche clings to. Blanche's arrival on this streetcar marks her transition from her past life to the present, symbolizing her displacement and vulnerability. Light, Light is a recurring symbol in the play. Blanche often seeks dim lighting to hide her age and the truth about her past. It symbolizes her desire to obscure reality and maintain her illusions. Conversely, harsh light represents the exposure of truth and the shattering of these illusions. Taper lantern. Blanche's famous reference to paper lanterns in her speech about her former marriage symbolizes fragility and the impermanence of her happiness. The paper lanterns are beautiful, but easily torn, much like her illusions of happiness and love. Dating. Throughout the play, Blanche's frequent bathing symbolizes her attempts to cleanse herself of her past sins and emotional wounds. It's a physical manifestation of her desire for purification and renewal. Stanley's poker game. Stanley's poker game serves as a symbol of his dominance and control in the household. The poker game represents his virility and power, and it becomes a source of tension between him and Blanche. The Napoleonic Code. The legal system, often referred to as the Napoleonic Code, symbolizes the clash of cultures and values between Blanche and Stanley. Blanche relies on her interpretation of gentility and manners, while Stanley adheres to a more brutal and straightforward code of conduct. Blue piano. The recurring sound of a blue piano in the background symbolizes the emotional atmosphere of the Kowalski household. It often plays during moments of tension and conflict, serving as an auditory backdrop to the characters' emotional struggles.